Happy day, students. Today I am going to deal with 12th standard English Unit 4 Poem 4 Ulysses, written by Alfred Tennyson. Part 4. Turn to page 128. We shall continue the poetic devices, that is the figure of speech. Now page 128 you see 39 and 40th line, that is centered in the sphere of common duties. Underline please. It is metaphor, centered in the sphere of common duties. Now come to next page 129. Line 44. There lies the port, the vessel puffs her sail. Here you have personification. Her sail. Okay, the ship is compared, it is personified. So it is personification, and here you also have alliteration. Port puffs. Okay, so we have two figures of speech. Coming to 48th line you see. See thunder and sunshine. It's contrast. You see thunder refers to worst time and the sunshine refers to best time. So that is also metaphor. That is metaphor. Okay. Now coming to 49th line. Free hearts, free foreheads, free is repeated. So it is anaphora. Repetition is there. So free, anaphora. ANAPHORA. Then you see here next line 50 and 51 you see. Old age hath ate his honor and his toil, death closes all. So death closes all. It is personification. Okay. Death is personified. Now coming to 54th line. The lights begin to twinkle from the rocks. This is also personification. Personification. Next one. The long day wanes, the slow moon climbs. That is line 55 also personification. Line 56 also personification. These three lines are personification only. The deep moans round with many voices, up to voices. So these three lines contain personification only. Things are personified, comparing to persons. Now coming to 59th line. The sounding furrows, you imagine. That is imagery. The words that create pictures in our mind. Imagery. The sounding furrows. Furrows means the sea is leaving some impression. Furrows. The mark made in the water by the ship. So it is imagery. Okay. Now coming down you see line number 62, 63. 60. You see it may be. It is anaphora. It may be anaphora. Then happy isles. We shall touch the happy isles. It is transferred epithet. Transferred, epithet. EPITHET. Already I said it is a figure of speech in which a modifier, usually an adjective, qualifies a noun other than the person or thing it is actually describing. So here it actually describes happiness, means we shall touch the happy isles. They will become happy if they reach the isles. Isles mean islands, the group of islands. Coming to next, Achilles, the great Achilles. So when you find Achilles means it is allusion, a Greek mythological character. Allusion spelling ALLUSION. Allusion, referring to Greek mythological character. When you find Achilles you must write like this. It is allusion referring to Greek mythological character. Now you come down further in line 67 you see. Moved earth and heaven. Moved earth and heaven. It is hyperbole. 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 That means over exaggeration. Who can move earth and heavens? That also in old age. Okay, so it is hyperbole, moved earth and heaven. Then you see in the same line, 67th line, we are. It is anaphora. And last line you see, we have alliteration. Alliteration you know, so I am not dealing with that. And you know, alliteration means words starting with the consonant sounds. Okay. Strive, seek. That is alliteration, last line. Hope you have understood this one. Dear students, turn to page 130. We shall see the summary. Complete the summary of the poem, choosing words from the list given below, lines 1 to 32. Ulysses is unwilling to discharge his duties as a king, as he longs for travel. He is filled with an unquenchable thirst for adventure and wishes to live life to the fullest. He has travelled far and wide, gaining knowledge of various places, cultures, men and matters. He recalls with delight his experience at the Battle of Troy. Enriched by his experience, he longs for more, and his quest seems endless, like metal which would rust if unused. Life without adventure is meaningless. According to him, living is not merely breathing to stay alive. Though old but jestful, Ulysses looks at every hour as a bringer of new things and earns to follow knowledge even if it is unattainable. Now lines 33 to 42. Ulysses decides to hand over his kingdom to his son Telemachus, who would fulfill his duties towards his subjects with care and prudence. Telemachus possesses patience and has the will to civilize the citizens of Ithaca in a tender way. Ulysses is happy that his son would do his work blamelessly and he would pursue his quest for travel and knowledge. Now coming to lines 44 to 70. Ulysses beckons his sailors to gather at the port where the ship is ready to sail. His companions, who have faced both thunder and sunshine with a smile, are united by their undying spirit of adventure. Though death would end everything, Ulysses urges his companions to join him and sail beyond the sunset and seek a newer world, regardless of tender consequences. These brave hearts, who had once moved heaven and earth, may have grown old and weak physically, but the spirit is young and undaunted. His call is an inspiration for all those who seek true knowledge and strive to lead meaningful lives. Turn to page 131, students, and we can see answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences each. Question A. Ulysses is not happy to perform his duties as a king. Why? Ulysses is not happy to perform his duties as a king because he longs for travel and adventures. Question B. What does he think of the people of his kingdom? He thinks that the people are large groups of drones who do nothing but eat and sleep. Question C. What has Ulysses gained from his travel experiences? He had gained wide knowledge of various places, cultures, men and matters. Question D. Pick out the lines which convey that his quest for travel is unending. So what are the lines? I will read out. For always roaming with a hungry heart. Much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments, myself not least, but honored of them all, are the lines that convey that his quest for travel is unending. Now coming to E, question E. As though to breathe were life. From the given line, what do you understand of Ulysses' attitude to life? According to Ulysses, living is not merely breathing to stay alive. Life is about adventure. F question. What does Ulysses earn for? Ulysses earns to follow knowledge like a sinking star. Question G. Who does the speaker address in the second part? The speaker addresses his son Telemachus in the second part. Question H. Why did Ulysses want to hand over the kingdom to his son? Ulysses wanted to hand over his kingdom to his son because he felt that he would fulfill his duties towards his subjects with care and prudence. Now question I. How would Telemachus transform the subjects? Telemachus possesses patience and has the will to civilize the citizens of Ithaca in a tender way. Coming to question J. He works his work, I mine. How is the work distinguished? Ulysses is happy that his son would do his work blamelessly and he would pursue his quest, that is his work for travel and knowledge. Question K. In what ways were Ulysses and his mariners alike? Ulysses and his mariners are alike by their undying spirit of adventure. Coming to the last question. L. What could be the possible outcomes of their travel? The outcome of their travel would be to seek a newer world and to live a meaningful life. Dear students, it's time, so I shall wind up the class and we shall continue the class in the next. Thank you.